Hey everyone, it's Miranda, formerly from Diamond Painting with the Besties. I now want to welcome you to Miranda's House of Nocturne. So happy New Year to all of you. I hope that your year is starting off wonderful. I hope that you had a great holiday and all of that. It has been a minute since I have posted, and I do believe my last video was from the crafting for the holidays that I had the privilege of participating in with a lot of very talented creators. So if you had missed that video, I'm going to go ahead and post it down below in the description for you. But in that video, I did mention that after 5 years on YouTube, which I'm incredibly grateful for, I am rebranding. So this will be the very first video for Miranda's House of Nocturne. So what does that mean? Does it mean that everything's changing? Absolutely not. Basically, really the only thing that is going to be changing is the name. And I wanted to tailor the name of my channel to the content that I do make for all of you. And I just felt this kind of fit better because not only do I want to share my diamond art, I want to share other things that I do in my life. So Nocturne, which does mean for art, and it doesn't mean, you know, crazy dark art, everything and all of that. And I do want to apologize because somebody is mowing outside. So hopefully it's not interfering with this video, but I did want to take absolute advantage of this amazing natural light that I have going on right now. It's been super cloudy here in the valley for quite a while. But anyway, no, everything is going to be the same. In fact, I'm going to be sharing other things that go on in my life that would fall under that. And I'm sharing even more. I do have a channel subscription. And if you guys are interested in that, there should be a join button down below. If you are interested in finding out what kind of perks I offer for that. So anyway, why are we here today? Like, girl, it's the 11th of January. We haven't heard from you in like a month almost. Like, what's going on? I needed a break. I need to recuperate. Hopefully I am back. But anyway, today's video is what did I get for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. As you know, we were so incredibly lucky for Diamond Art Club to release so many diamond paintings. And last year they did a lot as well, and I didn't get any. So this year, I did get some. I got 4, and we're going to go over those today. So in no particular order, they are all squares. So let's get into it. We're going to start with the smallest box. Maybe not necessarily the smallest kit, but the smallest box. So the first kit we're going to go over is Gratitude by Haney. I do believe that there has been other pieces from him from Diamond Art Club, but I haven't seen one in a while. I do believe he has another cat one that I do have. But anyway, this is a square. They're all squares. And it is a 55.8 by 111.5 centimeters. Now, I did go back and forth with this when the preview of the image came out. I discussed with Maritza and Christopher extensively. I wasn't sure. And then I just kept going back to it. So I was like, why not? Let's get it. Now, I already noticed a change. It's been a minute since I've ordered from Diamond Art Club or shown anything. So I already see one difference. And there's the sleeve over the box. Now, I don't know if that is a cost-cutting feature, but whatever. That's great because you might not want to keep this. I'm not quite sure, but either way, it might cut down on cost because they can just slide these sleeves over instead of having to print more boxes. So I get it. So I'm going to put this back over it because there's no need, I guess. And I did pre-unwrap all of these prior to. So let us get into it. You can probably also tell that I have nails. Yes, for my birthday. I just turned 50 a couple weeks ago. So for my birthday, I got nails. And I found that I can work with them. They do have to be cut down just a little bit because everyday tasks tasks are a little hard for me, but nothing too crazy. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So here is the Diamond Art Club toolkit. I'm not going to go over the toolkit. There's a lot of other videos and a lot of other creators that do share the toolkit. So check those out. All right, I'm just going to put them down here for a minute. So we'll get the box out of the way. Here we have our little envelope that has our sticker sheet in it, and hopefully a treasure quest card. So remember, the treasure quest cards are not guaranteed, and we do have one. I do believe this is a bronze card. It is. So thankful that they put on the back what they are, because I would never be able to tell. All right, so here's our sticker sheet, 46 colors, so I'm grateful for that. Start end date sticker. All of this is pre-cut out if you want to store it in a logbook. I need to update my logbook for the new year as well. So 46 colors. It looks like we have 2 ABs and 2, oh my God, that's how long it's been. Are these fairy dust? Maybe they, yeah, they're fairy dust, the Z right there. So that is awesome. I'm keeping the treasure quest card out because I have another little binder for that. All right, so let's get into our kit right here. You know, what better way to start off the first video of the year for me with a nice long unboxing. I know that you guys always seem to like those that I do. All right, so our gorgeous plush canvas, poured glue. It's made out of tarpaulin, and it helps it lay nice and flat. And hopefully I can get all of this out for you. And I really hope that person is done. Ooh, wow, you guys, look at these gorgeous color of these drills. Hopefully there's not a glare on here and you guys can see it. A lot of very warm. We have maroons and browns and eggplants and some reds. So, God, these are shiny. That is so loud. I do apologize. All right, you guys, are you ready? Hopefully this will lay nice and flat. And it does. Wow, you guys, look at this. This is gorgeous. This is like confetti heavy. Wow, it is so confetti heavy. Oh, this is do with a leaf blower. Good gracious. Anyway, it has the perforated cover sheet plastic with the gray lines. If you guys follow that, if that helps you out. I section it off on my own. We have our legends. I'm just going to go through this one time real quick. We have one in the upper left, one in the lower right, and as well as down at the bottom, we do have our thumbnail right here, the name and the size of the kit and who the artist is, showing that it is legally licensed, and Diamond Art Club does pay all of their artists and properly compensate them. So here we have this absolutely gorgeous cat. You guys know I'm a sucker for cats. You know, I have 4. And we just have, it's like this beautiful De la Muertes, Day of the Dead kitty. I'm loving the flowers. I'm loving the skulls. If you guys are not familiar, like I absolutely love, you know, I have my own Day of the Dead tattoos going on. And like this reminds me of the, and I'm you guys, I'm not Hispanic, so if I mispronounce it, I'm sorry, the ofrendo, the day that your pets come back, where you put out the marigolds and you light the candles and everything, and you have your pictures, and it's the day where your pets can come back and visit you. And I do believe there's a different one for family members, like human being family members. But I just absolutely loved it. And I just kept going back and back. And it actually, to me, it doesn't really seem like it's that big. Now it is big, but it doesn't come across as unmanageable to me. I do love how it's got the marigolds and the sugar skulls on the actual kitty. And it's got the gorgeous paintings on the face and the long whiskers. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So it's looking like our ABs are going to be a red AB and a yellow. So we have 666 and 972. And then our fairy dust is going to be a 743. So it's going to be the orangey yellow family. And then 3851, which is like I believe it's this right here. I can see it already. This little turquoise here. So that is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving all the red. It's just a warm and cozy picture that I absolutely am. I'm so happy that I decided to get this one. Look at the long whiskers on our kitty right here. And it looks like there's a heart on its forehead with the sun behind it. I'm loving how it all blends. My most favorite part, besides the cat, is if you look alongside here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. There's a border. Maybe not that. Maybe I don't need to zoom that far in. But you can see there's a border around here. And I really, really love that as well. So did anybody else get this? I have not seen anyone else unbox this particular kit so far. Look right here. We have two little mice. Super, super cute. All right. So I'm going to flip her over and we're going to go through these drills. I know that you guys, I have a cat hair on it. Ugh. I know you guys like to see these colors. So I am going to take the time to go through all of the drills for this particular piece. Sorry for the crinkling. Alrighty. So let's start out with 924, such a gorgeous color. 611-3768, 3823, 744, 3777, 355, 976. We have 2 bags of 3781, 301. Oh my God, here's our first AB. We have 2 nice size bags of 972. Look how gorgeous these colors are. It seems to me like every 6 months like twice a year, it seems like they are upgrading or doing something different because these drills look so incredibly shiny. 400. Here is our first fairy dust, 743. It's this really pretty soft yellow. And not sure if you can see, it has more of a glitter effect. 2 bags of 741, 2 bags of 610, and 433. Now, Diamond Art Club does go by weight and not DMC. We have a small bag of 3865, 370, 3771, 3816, 926, 3850, 402, 502. Here's our second fairy dust. Not very much. The 3851 is this really pretty teal, but more like on the green side of the teal family. 3778, 833, 834, 3829, 647. I love this color. 500, 648, 3830, 977, and 371. All right, we have 1, 2, 3 bags of 498, and we have 2 fat bags of our second AB, AB 666. Gorgeous, it's so sparkly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of 3371. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of 3857. On to our last train of drills. Oh, we have another bag of 3857. We have 2 bags of 6030. Now, if you're new or you didn't know, every time you see a DMC starting with the number 6, that is Diamond Art Club's own DMC. They came up with their own colors to better match the colors by the artist in the kits. 2 bags of 740, 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 154, 2 bags of 946, 2, 3 bags of 815, and then 2, 3, 4 bags of 310, and last but not least, we have 2 bags of 817. So I'm really enjoying this color palette because even though it does have some more warm brownish, darker colors, it does have a lot of the bright oranges and some teals and reds for that pop of color. So I'm going to pause this, put these drills away, and then we're going to see where the ABs are. Alrighty, I am back. I forgot to show you guys on the outside of your drill package, it does say gratitude. So it does tell the name of the kit as well as the kit number in case you store your drills separately from your canvas. So I'm going to do my very best to try and find all of these specials for you. So the first thing, we did find that right here, and where you see these teal patches, so up here and then further up on the cat, around the neck area, and then a little bit on the side of the face and everything, we do have that teal AB. Now I'm just like randomly like looking for the rest of these. The print seems a little bit more bold. All right. So our first AB is going to be on the outskirts, as well as the fairy dust of where you see a lot of the yellow. So all around our cat and everything, up towards the sun, I do believe, or the glow above the cat's head. Let me just double check. Yep, there is a lot there. And then let's see, because we do have okay. All throughout the red, throughout this entire painting is going to be our red AB. A little bit in here. So it's going to be, those two bags are going to be sprinkled totally throughout our cat right here. So what do you guys think of this one? Did anyone else purchase her? And what do you think? Am I enabling you? I'm definitely not trying to be an enabler by any means, because, you know, things are tough right now. But I will definitely be linking both of these kits down below. Let's see if I can even get this back in the bag or not. I'm not even gonna mess with the dust bag. All right, so let me just do that. Thank you for bearing with me. Oh, oops, I'll have to fix that because I totally forgot about the other part of the box. Anywho, let's move on to our second kit. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I love area illustrations, also known as Rita Konya. This is called Purrfectly Wicked. It has literally my two favorite things in it, witches and cats. And this one is no different. So let's get into her. She is a square and a 65 by 88.9. So she is smaller than our last kit that we just went and took a look on. So here is our toolkit right here and our sticker sheet. Now this one I am going to roll backwards because I did notice that with Gratitude, she wasn't really laying as flat as I wanted her to. All right, so, oh my goodness. I got another black card. What? Oh my God. How excited. Oh my God. I'm so excited. All right. So here we have it right here. The infamous black card. I'm so excited. I have two black cards now. Sweet. All righty. So she has 69 colors, and it looks like we have got 3 ABs and 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. We have a 208, 350, and 334, 8 ABs, and a 3712, and that 3865, that off-white fairy dust. And here is our gorgeous start and end date right here. Go ahead and put her back in here for safe keeping. Ooh. I'm all about trying to get that discount code. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that big old gift card to save. Alrighty, let's get into her. I don't know if we're gonna have any cameos today. I don't know if we're gonna get, you know, if the kitties are going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Grace us with their presence. Who knows? But I am going to roll. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. Sorry, I peeked. Now, I think that this is going to have quite a bit of black in it, and I'm excited for that because I know that there's quite a few people who 310 is not their friend. 310 is my best friend. But, yeah, let's roll her back real quick. Here are the drills. right here. Excited to, ooh, I'm excited. Black and pink is fire, you guys. It really is. All right, are we ready to check her out? You guys, I'm telling you, is it me or like the drill field looks very, very different to me. It looks crisper. The symbols seem darker, more stand out. Yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm sorry, I'm gasping at like the gorgeous color blocking of all of this black. Now, there is also, this is quite confetti heavy as well. However, there is some great areas of color blocking confetti as well as color blocking throughout this kit. And there are 3 cats and a witch. So yes, Bruja right here. I'm loving the little skulls that are throughout all of the gorgeous roses. Now we know when we get into flowers or foliage or anything like that. Oh my God, no, there's more. There's another kitty. No, that's the bench. I think I got ahead of myself. I got myself in a tizzy. Anyway, as we know, when you are getting into florals or foliage or anything like that, you are going to come into that confetti. And I always like to keep that in the back of my mind because it is totally worth it, but you just really have to, I have to brace myself, so I don't want to speak on anybody else. I'm loving the bench. She just looks like she is enjoying a nice, comfortable evening with her babies. I'm loving all of the starburst right here. So I'm ahead of myself, but I noticed it just right off the bat. So anytime you see these starbursts are all up in the sky, there is going to be that 3865 fairy dust diamond. We also have the fairy dusts throughout the little skulls. But yeah, also, well, I might as well just do, the majority of these specials are going to be in these flowers. We have got the 350, AB 350 is in here. And then whenever, so we're looking for a U-turn symbol and that little Tetrisy looking block. But that is all really going to be in with these roses. There is also a diagonal line. And that's going to be a green AB. So it's going to be light. So that's going to be more up at the top. I'm not really seeing any down below right there. And then, of course, we have a diamond for our purple AB. And that's just going to be a little bit up at the top. Not very much of that purple going on. Some over there in the upper left as well. So let us go ahead and take a look at these diamonds. So I know that there have been some comments that I've received that people kind of get, not upset, I don't want to say that, kind of let down maybe a little bit. They have left comments saying that I wish that there were more ABs. I believe with this type of artwork, and this is just my own little opinion, that with this type of art, less is more. I think that where they're pinpointing the AB placement and special jewel placement is really, really good, because although this is more like whimsy dark, it still doesn't need to be overbearing with specials, in my opinion. However, when you get this kit, this is on you. It's your art, and you can make it however you want to and what makes you the happiest. So let's just start off with this big, long train. I always have a hard time finding the ends. All right, so we're starting off with one bag of AB 350 right here. It's more of, not a bright red, of a rosier, softer red. We have 1, 2, 3 bags of 938. 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 3371. I'm looking, okay. We have 2 bags of 761, 2 bags of our first fairy dust, 3712. This nice rosy, a little bit darker of a rose color right here. We have 2 bags of 154. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of 310. So I think with her skirt and the brim of her hat, there's actually be brown and black mixed in together. It's not going to be a solid black, which is going to give a little bit more depth to her skirt. 900, 2 bags of 6033. And this is kind of like a taupey, but there is... I don't want to say blush, but this is like more towards the pink family. 3 bags of 760, 1, 2, 3 bags of 779, and then we have a bag of 3865, which I pointed out earlier goes in the top of the stars. Up in the top of the stars, in the stars at the top of the painting. Goodness, Miranda. All right. 415, 613, 801, 3012, 898, 3013, 640, 3861. Love that color. 2 bags of 963, 817. We have 2 bags of 351, 3328, 3787, 934, 3722, 819, and 2 bags, gorgeous, of 223. All right, we have 2 more trains of drills, 3326, 317, 915, 3799, 762, ooh, 3325. I haven't had this color in a while. 3042, 642, 318, 644, 6031, 822, 347, 6030, 3011, 152, 3727, 6032, 3721, and 221. On to our very last train. Looks like these have the least amount. So these are just really going to be accenting colors. 712, 3047, 407, 3776, 3743, 3607. Here is our third AB. So not very much at all. 3348. So it's just going to be accenting. It's not very much at all. 936, 402, 3841, 3865, 3609, 3852, 208, 838, 452. Here is our last AB. 208, gorgeous. 772, 945, and last but not least, 3608. So what do you guys think of Purrfectly Wicked? I think that out of all of the kits that I got, this one is my favorite so far. Let me know what you think. And at the end of this video, if you make it all the way through, let me know which one your favorite was as well. So I am going to pause this again, clean up, and I'm going to have the next kit ready to go. Now this next kit I'm going to show you is from an artist that has quite a few paintings already. She was a new artist, I believe, in 2025. And I actually have, not all, but a lot of this artist's kits. So when I saw this one, I was pretty excited for it. Has one of my favorite subject matters on it. And this is going to be, I don't know how well you can see it, but the kit, I'll show you the canvas real quick. This is Witch's Apothecary Cart, and by Julie Aubrey, and it's a 65 centimeter by 88.9 centimeters. So the same size as the Purrfectly Wicked kit that we just took a look at. And here we have a bronze card, but look how cute. She's with her little cart with the ghosts and everything. Super, super cute. Here is our sticker sheet right here. So our thumbnail photo. Now we have 80 colors in this one. So quite a lot. And it looks like we have just 1 AB and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fairy dust diamonds. So I am excited to see all of that. Now this one is going to have a darker color palette, I believe. Browns, purples, oranges, definitely a fall vibe to it. Alrighty, let me put that back in the box. Here are our drills, so you can definitely see that is warmer. Now, this doesn't seem like a lot of colors, which tells me there's probably gonna be a lot of confetti in this kit. Wow, this rendering, oh my goodness. I don't know. A lot of line blocking, but I see a lot of colors already up in the trees and the cart. So we have our adorable little witch. I'm loving the purple dress and hat. She is holding either coffee or hot cocoa or maybe some pumpkin spice in her little pumpkin mug. We have pumpkins on the cart. We have, it looks like another teapot going on here, and her little ghostly friends zipping through the forest. We have a black kitty cat down below, as well as some more pumpkins. You know, and in my mind, and I know everybody doesn't share this, but since Christmas is and New Year is over, so it is now for me Halloween. This is Halloween all year round. Who am I kidding, right? But anyway, super, super cute. What do you guys think of her? Did anybody else get her? I don't even think that I saw a sneak peek of this at all. Or if I did, I didn't go look at it because I wanted to be surprised for myself. So I can tell right off the bat, we do not have any specials at all. Yeah, I'm not seeing any specials in our little ghost at all, and that's okay. I was looking, but no. It looks like this might be a little bit harder. Oh, I do see we have 3776 fairy dust in our pumpkin right here. And in her dress, do we have any in our dress? Do you have any in the dress? I'm not seeing any. Okay, we're just going to have to go through this. So once I see the colors, it might pop out at me. But yeah, she is super, super, super cute. All right, so let's go ahead and get our drills open. All right, so, all right, so I know we have more than one. Let's start with this frame, shall we? We're going to start off with 452, gorgeous, like a pale pinky purple taupe. 3790, 2 bags of 3740, 3834, 433, 2 bags of 3787, 2 bags of 839, 2 bags of 154, 3862, 3861, 3041, 451. That's it for the 310, friends. 1, 2, 3. 4 bags of 801, 550. Love it. That purple is just going to pop against all these warm colors. 841, 2 bags of 844, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of 3371, 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 898, 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 938, 632 and 840. Here's our first fairy dust at 3776. I'm loving it. It just looks so creamy, that pumpkin-y color, and you can really see the glitter on these fairy dust. Here is our second fairy dust, 407. I don't think I've ever had this color before. 435, 301, 453, 400, 3864. Here is another fairy dust at 3042. Gorgeous. I love this color. 3064, 642, 3863, 3032, 434, 300, 3772, 645, 327, 1, 2, 3 bags of 3021. All right. 778, 950, 721. Here is our AB, folks. That's it. 712, just this tiny little bit. Make sure, yep. I need to find out where that goes. Oh, I see where it goes. It goes right here on the teapot. That's it, right here on the teapot. 414, 6033, 895, 413, 3860, 934, 6014, 3771. We have 758, this peachy color right here. 543, 3799, 3782, 935, 407. Here is our last fairy dust, maybe. Oh, we have another train to go. 3835, so that's really pretty. And then 38. Ooh, we gotta be careful. It looks like we got a tiny little hole in here. 3857. Here's our last train of drills right here. 948, 745, 3802, 223, 3778, 742, 741, 739, 225, 318, 437, 720, 3859, 402, 738, 6034, 317, 722, 758, and last but not least, 902. Whew. That was a lot. That seriously was a lot. So if you guys didn't see, that tiny little bit just went right here. And I'm having a really hard time. I was trying to look for them as I was reading them off. And oh, over here too, we have a little bit and a little bit on the jar. And then of course, a tiny little bit on the candle right there. I'm not quite sure though, where that 3042 purple fairy dust goes. That's going to be a little more challenging to find. So I'm going to apologize now because I really want to get through this last kit. So I'm going to pause this and get the last kit up ready to show you. All right, I am back and we are on our very last kit of my Black Friday. I'm just going to call it Black Friday haul because I didn't get anything on Cyber Monday. So this last one is a landscape. I have 3 other kits by this artist, and this is not typically the type of art that I get. However, it actually fits in with my aesthetic and things that I really like. This is going to be Dancing in the Moonlight by Bonnie White. It's an 89.9 by 69.9 centimeter square kit. I have the other 3 Halloween fall themed kits from Bonnie White. And so when I saw this one, it was actually my first pick for what I got. So here is the trading card right here. I believe that we have another bronze. I love the artwork on here. So super cute. 73 colors, so another one with a lot of colors. This is a landscape, so right here. So it looks like we've got 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust right here. So I'm really excited to see which one this looks like. This falls under more of an Americana type theme of art as well as, but it also is definitely like whimsy goth. It's got that cottagecore vibe. I think that these would look really nice maybe in a formal dining room or formal living room. So maybe when I get my forever house, they can fit into that, or maybe like down the hall or something like that. So let us take a peek. Well, here are the drills. So a lot of fun colors I can already tell in here. Probably a lot of brown. But let us get into it. Oh, wow. So much going on. There's always such fun things going on. And Bonnie White's kits kind of remind me of the Chuck Pinson's, to whereas there's just so much going on and you think that you see everything, but you don't. And as you lay the drills down and the painting comes to life, that is where you'll see little extras that you didn't notice before, maybe like a little animal or a flower or something fun like that. So I feel like, although I've not completed a Bonnie White yet, I feel as though it's the same type of thing. So this one differs a little bit because the other ones are more kind of cityscapes. This one looks, well, not a city, like a town with people trick-or-treating. And this one looks right here that this is a house or like maybe a family compound with a barn, maybe like best friends. They all live together and the witches are all coming together, or maybe friends with their kids. But we have our graveyard and we've got two little kids. It looks like they're peeking in on these witches, doing whatever they're doing. We have one coming out of the house with their cat and the moon. We have a couple owls in the tree, some little kids dressed up as devils. They have the beautiful night sky. Of course, they've got the bats up at the top. Let me see if I can bring it down. That's what I love. There's always like birds or bats up in the top. Those might actually be like ravens or something. The moon, they have like a mountainscape and just absolutely fun. A lot of fun stuff in here. These tend to be confetti heavy down at the bottom, but as you move through to the house, we do have some color blocking confetti in the tombstones. And it looks like our AB is going to be 712. It's going to be a diagonal line, which I am definitely, goodness gracious, not. Okay, right in here. I don't think there's going to be very, very much of it. Looks like we're going to have 3078 AB as well. And then 415, a gray fairy dust. So I'm already seeing it down here on some of the tombstones. Nothing in the smoke. Nothing in this. Oh, a little bit up in the roof of this house. 722 is a square. So let's see if we can see where any of that is going. Not seeing it right off the bat, but maybe later on I will. And then we have a greater than symbol for 977. So that's sprinkled in through these leaves right here. So what do you guys think of that? Is anybody else a fan of Bonnie White? Do you guys have any of her art? Let me know down below. So let's go ahead and take a look at these drills. Ooh, there's one little stray. 3830. Just gonna put that back in here. All right, so first train, we're going to start off with a fairy dust. So 7415. We have gray. That's what I showed you earlier is going to go in those tombstones. 676, 3858, 816, 924, 842, 3856, 435, 3866, 3787, 3072, 642, 3363, 436, 597, 414. Here is a second fairy dust, that 977, the one that's that greater sign that's going to kind of go in the pumpkins and through the leaves, up there in the trees as well. We have two bags of 6021, another gray, and 355. Six 030 3816. Here's our first AB 3078. That's the one I cannot find. 739. Here's our second AB. So that's 712. And that's that one I showed you that is just briefly in the horizon right here. So hopefully it will be in a couple other spots. 762, 451, 350, 6032, and 356. 3345, 3855, 6001, 930, 550, 351, 976, 3779, 3837, 3777, 552. Here's another fairy dust at 722. 169, 3832, 3340, 738, 3828, 869, 610, and 352. Here are two more little stragglers. So we have 502 and 519. We have 2 bags of 3760, 2 bags of 437, 3864, 814, 645, 518. That's my area code back home in New York. 3831, 3810, 2 bags. 833. We have 2 bags of 611. 2 bags of 3051, 168, and 3011. And for our last train, we have, we have a one from here. So we actually have 3 bags of 3011. Ooh, 312, 2 bags, 317, 2 bags of 3012, 3 bags of 413, 2 bags of 3765, 2 bags of 318, 2 bags of 844, 420, and then 3 bags of 3799. It's a lot of drills. So there isn't very many specials, and that's okay, because me personally, I believe that these type of kits don't need a lot of bling. It would take away from the vibe that they're trying to give off, the type of artwork that it is, because Americana is a little bit more reserved and not quite out there. But then again, you guys can bling it up all you want to. I'm going to do it as charted. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I know this was very long, and I know I wasn't able to find very many specials for you on the oh wait, I did just find right in here in the flames, we do have some of that 3078 AB. But you guys, that is it for me. I hope that you enjoyed my little Black Friday haul from Diamond Art Club. I hope that you guys will stick around and pass the word that really the only thing changing for my content is the name of my channel. I hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you could please like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And remember to always be safe and be kind. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.